So this is an earth battery, and I'm gonna try my best, the most simple way I can think of to explain how I made it and how it works. Okay, so this is a copper wire, and this is a minus connected to this USB minus, and I'm gonna connect it to the metal sink, and it's going to light on. It's only very small power, but this is a USB light connected to this USB, and this is the minus here. You see the minus, and this is the plus. The minus goes up here to the metal sink here, and the plus goes up here to the copper. So this is one cell, okay, copper and zinc, and this is earth. So I just take a bottle. I cannot lift it out to prove it to you, because then I'm going to lose the connection here. You can believe me or not, but this is just a plastic bottle. I cut it, I fill it with earth. You see it's already finished. And then I connect the copper. This is a copper bracelet I didn't finish. I'm a silversmith. I make gold and silver, copper jewelry. And I put this one in the earth, and then I take the zinc screwdriver. Oh, wait, I think it's called a wrench, and I stick it in the ground. So this is one cell, minus, plus. So there we have three cells here. I take the minus to the plus to increase the voltage. That's how you increase the voltage. And then I take the minus to the plus. So we have three connected to get the volt more higher, so I can get enough volt to turn this one on. And that's just how it's connected. It's very simple to do it. But the problem I face, oh my god, I'm gonna turn on the light. The problem I face is going to go out very quickly, because the power is going to use up. But to get the power to go that high, so I can get the light to turn on, I connected salt. I put salt in the ground and mix it with water, and I also use baking soda. But if you're going to do this, I suggest you don't use the baking soda and the salt, because if you do that, then as soon as the salt or baking soda is used up or stop working, then you're going to add more, and you have to babysit the system, and this is not good. And also salt corrode metal, so the zinc and the metals are going to corrode more quicker if you use salt. I don't know if baking soda is going to corrode metal or not, but if you want the voltage to higher, then you can just add more cells. So you take more cells, add more, from minus to plus, and another one, minus to plus. You do this instead of adding salt and baking soda. I suggest doing that. But what I find is it's going to use up the power very quick when you connect it. Now I'm gonna take it off and I can try to connect it later. I tested also with connecting trees and connecting tree to a tree and connecting plants to plants. You can also do it, but you can also do it with ground. So what I use is this one. This is a special USB because this one can go very low voltage. So you can connect a single AA battery is more than 1 volt, and if you connect a single AA battery to this one, then you can get output more than 5 volt. It will change the lesser volt to the higher volt. And if you use an AA battery, then you can get like 300 milliamps. That's very small. You need 1000 milliamps to get, not milliamps, amps. You need 1000 to get 1 amp. So it's gonna take, the lowest you can connect is from 0.9 volt. So you can connect less than 1 volt to this one. That is why it's going to work when you're doing very low voltage you're using this kind of USB. Both of them works. So the lowest is 0.9 volt. You can connect from 0.9 volt to 5 volt, and then it's going to convert it and steady output 5 volt. Other USBs, you have to at least connect like you know, a higher voltage like 3 volt or 4 volt or whatever to be out to output. So that's why it only works when you have a small setup like this. It's only gonna work. So if you cannot, if you want to set up these things, you can search for something like that. And if you cannot find it, you can contact me, and I can you can buy more and I can send to you. I live in Shenzhen. All these products are produced here in south of China in Shenzhen. This is Guangdong province. This is right next to Hong Kong. And so it's easy for me to get stuff like that. I live here in China, I do my jewelry business, and I also do import and export. So if you need any products from China, then you can let me know. And if you want to see any more videos like this, you can just subscribe and give it a like, share. I see a lot of people making videos about earth battery or trees, but you just use a voltmeter like this, a multimeter, to show, oh, this one have volt, but it never make something like a USB or something to connect to prove you can use it for anything. So with this setup, it's not really going to work. You see, I put it off, now I'm gonna connect it again, and you see, it's when I connect it now, it doesn't turn on because it's used up all the energy. So what I'm going to test now next is I'm gonna add these 3 more. So I'm gonna go from minus to plus, and then from plus to minus to increase the voltage. That's how you increase the voltage, from plus to minus. Okay, so I'm gonna connect these 3 to these 3 to increase the voltage. And then I'm gonna use this one also from minus to plus, minus to plus, minus to plus, and this. Okay, so when you connect it like this, then the voltage will increase, but the amps will stay the same. So I will connect these ones like that, and then I will take this 6 to connect from minus to minus and from plus to plus. So if I do like that, then the voltage will keep the same, but the amps will be higher. So for example, if you have a battery, okay, this is a battery and this is a battery, okay, if you connect from plus to plus and from minus to minus, then the volts will stay the same, but the amps, the capacity will be more, okay. But if you go from plus to minus and from plus to minus, then it will increase the voltage, but the amps will stay the same. So I'm gonna do this the next experiment, and yeah, and if this doesn't work, then and if it still cannot keep on the power for a longer period of time, then I will double it. Then I will add 12 more. So I will add 6 more to increase the voltage. So you have 12 connected from minus to plus, and then I will have 12 connected here from minus to plus, and then I'm gonna connect from the minus to the minus and plus to the plus to increase the amperage. And if that is not going to work, then I don't know what to do. Then I guess these earth batteries are not going to work. So yeah, that is how electricity, how the earth batteries work. So if you can get a much higher voltage, if I can get like 15 volt, then I could connect it directly to my solar charge controller, and for 15 volt in here, and then I can charge my batteries, and then you can output 12 volt or 15 volt to a converter, and that would be power enough to like cook water or whatever, you know. Now I have a solar panel, a 30-watt solar panel, connect here outside, connect to this, and this is enough to charge my phone. I use this one, it's connected to the output here. This is like 12 volt, 11 volt. This can go down from 10 volt to 36 volt. And that's how I charge phone, and if I have a lot of power I can charge my computer. But usually with a 30-watt solar panel you can only, it's enough to charge a phone. And this is a lead acid battery here and a supercapacitor here.